Axiology analyzes how individuals and collectives determine what is valuable, right, or desirable. Ideas about ethics, aesthetics, economics, and personal and social relationships all come together to shape the axiology of a people. Basically, it's the examination of what is valuable and why. It explores the nature of values, their hierarchy, and their relationship with individuals, societies, and cultures. African axiological orientation understands that intuition is a legitimate and essential form of intelligence, arising from relational awareness, ancestral memory, and harmony with natural order. In African ways of thinking, intuition is important. It is a natural guide that comes from our connection to other people, our ancestors, and the world around us. Feelings, instincts, and shared wisdom are seen as real knowledge. However, prolonged exposure to European cultural dominance, colonial schooling, media narratives, and hierarchical authority structures disrupted that orientation, leading Africans to suppress intuitive knowing, especially after experiences where trusting intuition was punished or invalidated. Being under European systems has caused African people to forget their way of knowing and stop trusting their intuition. Individuals are conditioned to distrust intuition in favor of linear logic, abstraction, and objectified proof. From early childhood, European systems elevate rationality as the highest form of intelligence, while dismissing inner knowing as unreliable or primitive. This worldview fragments the knower from the known, training people to give more credence to external authority, institutional validation, and empirical measurement over lived experience. Recognizing this imposed value system is the first step in restoring African consciousness. Relearning to trust intuition is not a rejection of reason. It is a rebalancing, placing logic back in service to relational truth, collective well-being, and holistic understanding, rather than allowing it to dominate and silence African ways of knowing. Healing is realizing that this loss of trust was taught. Learning to trust intuition again does not mean rejection of thinking or logic. It means using logic with intuition so that both work together to help the community and not silencing our inner knowing. When ethical values are expressed in a right versus wrong format in relation to people and community, we ask questions like, does this action help or harm the community? Does this choice bring balance or cause conflict? Who is affected if I benefit from this decision? Am I acting with honesty, respect, and responsibility? Would my ancestors be proud of this behavior? Does this protect the dignity of the most vulnerable? Africans understand that aesthetic value is not just surface level beauty. We know that you can be beautiful from the inside out. So we tend to consider if it feels harmonious or out of balance. Does it express truth, culture, or spirit? Does this bring people together or separate them? Is this beautiful because it serves the people? Does this thing honor our history and identity? and whether or not it uplifts the heart and not just impress the eyes. Because you have to understand that historically, we are not internally capitalistic. So when it comes to resources, we think about how they should be shared and used. We contemplate whether a venture provides for the community or only the individual. Is the wealth being circulated or hoarded? Does this create long-term stability or short-term gain? Who labors and who truly benefits? Does this strengthen self-reliance or dependence? Are people more valuable than profit? When looking at how a person should live and carry themselves, we examine if we are living in alignment with who we truly are. We ask ourselves, do our actions match our words? Are we growing in wisdom and not just status? We want to know whether or not we know our role and responsibility to the community. We decide if we are acting out of fear or purpose. And we ask ourselves whether or not we're honoring our gifts and obligations. There is a Hermetic principle that says the mind is all, which means reality is shaped by consciousness. The world is not separate from mind. Rather, the mind is the source from which reality unfolds. Thought, belief, and awareness actively shape experiences. Within an African axiological framework, the mind is not owned by the individual. Mind exists between people, not just inside of them. Consciousness is relational, shaped by ancestors, community, land, and spirit. Thought is alive, carrying moral responsibility. From this view, the mind is all does not mean I think, therefore I control reality, which is the European perspective. It means that the shared mind of the people shapes the world that they live in. Intuition is how the individual tunes into the collective mind. Feelings are signals of relational balance or imbalance. Dreams, symbols, and inner knowing are information, not superstition. Suppressing intuition, as European systems often do, cuts a people off from the shared mind, making them easier to control and isolate. European systems attack African people at the level of mind first. Communal bonds are broken. You are taught to distrust your intuition. Shared values are replaced with individual survival. This is the ideology of rugged individualism. And then they redefine intelligence as cold logic. The mind is all is not about personal manifestation or mental dominance. It is about collective consciousness, moral responsibility, ancestral continuity, and harmony with life. Remember, Black is a consciousness.